So I figured I would make another video. I haven't done one in a while. Kind of let you guys know what I've been up to. The last video I made, I was saying how I was not happy where I was working and how I felt like I wasn't really doing any nursing. And for those of you who don't know, I currently work at a drug and rehab facility. Clients, they come here for 6 weeks and then they go home, or maybe they go to a secondary recovery center after this. But either way, I like the job for the most part, but I just felt like I wasn't doing enough nursing skills. I graduated in August of last year, 2020. And sorry, like I said, I've been working here ever since. So I started applying for some jobs. Okay. Also, I was working at a nursing home before. I just come to the conclusion that long-term care is not for me. So I left that position. A lot of things happened there that kind of led me. I mean, I was only working there once a week, so it wasn't like they were really losing anything. So I just decided to leave there. And I started applying for some positions, a couple of local hospitals, some doctor's offices. I went on several interviews. I think I went on at least 7. And believe it or not, I was actually offered at least 5 of those positions. A couple of them were working at one local hospital was an oncology practice. It was really nice, but it was about maybe an hour from where I live, which is not bad, but a lot of the times on that highway, there's always a lot of traffic. And I mean, I would have done it, but they just wouldn't give me the pay that I felt like I deserved. But either way, they showed me, I met the doctors. I would have been working for a nurse practitioner. She wasn't there yet. She's not due to start until like August or September. They let me talk to her over the phone. She really liked me. A couple hours after I got home, I was offered that position. However, I did not take it because of the pay. Following week, I think I had like 3 or 4 interviews. And like I said, each one of those interviews, I was offered the position. One of them was posted for 12-hour shifts at a dialysis center that was about maybe 25 minutes from. They offered me the job. She got me the money that I wanted. However, what they posted was not the actual position. It was for an LPN position. However, it was only for 3 days a week. And I cannot afford to cut back from a 40-hour salary job to 24 hours a week, basically. And it was like 7 or 8 hour shifts. She said you start at around 7:30, and you'll be done by 2. Like, that's fine, but I'm not gonna quit a full-time job for less than part-time. So I hadn't initially accepted the position, but when I got home from that interview, I called her back and I was like, I think I moved a little bit too quickly. That's not going to work for me. I appreciate your time, but I'm not going to be able to take this position. So I had a couple other interviews. One was at another physician practices, an assisted living facility, but that was just a PRN position, which I also was offered the job. And then what happened was a job that I went on an interview back in February or March. They actually called me once I kind of started back going on my little job search and asked me if I was still looking for a position. I was like, yes. And she said, well, how would you feel if we have you come back in for another interview and you can meet with the manager again and, kind of see if there would be a good fit for you again, since I've already done this one time. The person that they hired before actually worked there for maybe 2 months, and it was too much of a drive for her, so she quit. So calling me back, I went in for the interview. It was like at weird time of night, like 6 o'clock. It is a local hospital, which is actually 6 minutes from my house, which is a perfect. It was a 12-hour shifts from 7 p to 7 a. I went in for the interview. A couple of days went by. I think I went in on a Wednesday. Monday, the HR manager called me, but I didn't call her back because I just figured the voicemail that she left, it sounded more like she just wanted to know how my interview went. She emailed me on Tuesday and said that she wanted to touch base. So I called her back. And when I called her back, she asked me, of course, how the interview went, if I thought it was a good fit, how it was. And I was a little intimidated a bit because I had a peer interview right after, and I felt like I answered, more majority of their questions fine. I just was kind of having mixed feelings about the position at this point. I kind of felt like the nurses were looking at me like I was stupid, but I am not stupid. Let me just say that. So anyway, she said, well, get all that negativity out of your mind because they love you and they want to offer you the position. I said yes. So it was an evening position. Everybody knows they do shift differential evening shifts, and it's every other weekend. I think that will probably be the best for me. I do have small grandchildren that I like to spend more time with. With that job would allow me to have at least 4 days off, during the week, and I work 3 days. I don't know what my schedule is for now, but I actually going to start that position on towards the end of the month. And like I said, it's a local hospital. It's med-surg position, which I'm nervous about because it is a lot, I've heard. I don't really know what to expect, but I am kind of excited for the challenge. Always love a challenge. Excited to learn new things and actually use the nursing skills that I worked so hard for to be able to do. And I didn't take NCLEX for nothing, okay? I want to do some actual nursing stuff. So that's pretty much what's been going on with me. If you guys have any tips, or you've worked med-surg and you work 12-hour shifts, can y'all give me some tips on how to survive a 12-hour shift? I've done a 12-hour shift before. I do that here at the facility I work at now. However, it's a daytime thing. I work 9 a.m. to 9:30 p.m. So I have a little bit of experience with it. However, I don't have any experience working overnights, 12 hours. So any pointers you guys have, any tips you can give me, tell me some of your experiences working in med-surg. I'd love to hear them. I just need to know if there's anything I should look over before I start. Anything at all that you guys can think of, just put a comment down below. And I guess that's it for now. Gotta get back to work, so I'm gonna end this video. And like I said, for any of my new subscribers, which I see that I have a few, you can go back and watch some of my old videos. I don't post a whole lot, only when I feel like I have something to talk about. But welcome to my channel, and you guys have a good day. Bye bye.